it's your boy Bobby Beats here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Lulu is coming for Crown. When it comes down to it, I've told you guys that Crown comes off like the new Dre to me. Because Crown is a very villainous, very low-down, backstabbing, selfish character. And what we saw in regards to this, like in the recent episode, was that when Famous showed up at the studio and he was talking to Lulu, telling him how he want to do rhymes and everything, Lulu was telling him about how he needs to write, how he needs to do more. However, Famous then says that he is sorry about what happened with his sister and Crown. Lulu was like, what you mean? Famous kept going on saying, I knew they was, messing around or whatever. I do remember when Crown used to drop off at the house and blase, 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 blase. Lulu said he knew what was going on the whole time and he didn't care. It wasn't messing with him. So he told Famous, go write some rhymes and come back and he'll record it. But Lulu's reaction at the end was complete anger. He already was in a place where he didn't like Crown, he didn't trust Crown. But now he's found out that Crown was messing around with Famous' sister, who was his girlfriend. And not only that, Crown is responsible for her moving to LA. So Crown interfered in that man's life. Crown interfered with what this man got going on with his woman. Crown was just outright disrespecting this man. So what will be Lulu's reaction? I think now you're about to see that Lulu you all been waiting on. Lulu always carried a big reputation, even in season 1, because everyone knew how Lulu got down. Even Unique knew how Lulu got down. Unique liked Lulu so much, he was willing to try to get him to come from Rock to join his crew. That's how big Lulu's reputation is. So it's like Lulu's this legend, but at the same time, he hasn't really been living up to the legend too much. We've seen him operate in season 1 here and there, but in season 2, he's been all about the music. Now, let me tell you this. There's been plenty of cats who they be in the gangster world, but then they don't want to be there forever because they know it's not going to last forever. And much like Ghost, Lulu does not want to be there forever because he know that it won't last forever. So when it comes down to it, I know a lot of people talking jump by him, talking about the fact that he, all he cared about is music, blase, blase, and he's very disappointing and all that. But now you about to see him because he has no choice but to go to that place now. Because Crown outright been disrespecting that man. Crown has been leading that man astray and trying to keep him in the blind. You got people out there in the world that claim they're cool with you, but they will try to keep you in the blind, keep you in the dark, keep you deaf, everything. And Crown is one of those people. Lulu got all the potential in the world to create a great industry, a great record label. But Crown, instead of using his knowledge and everything of that nature, he's been using Lulu dominantly in regards to money. So when it comes down to it, Lulu is now coming for Crown. However, I don't think it'd be that easy to take Crown down. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Crown knows sooner or later Lulu is going to come for him. Especially with Crown going behind Lulu's back, even talking to Rock about, trying to take Lulu away from the labels and everything of that nature. Crown's probably afraid right now. So I said that I think that Crown's probably has an alliance with Unique, an underground alliance that no one knows nothing about. And that when it comes down to it, he may be ready for Lulu, with Lulu coming for him, or maybe he won't see it coming. We'll have to see. This pretty much is about to answer the question as to whether or not Crown is the new Dre or not. Because if he is the new Dre, Lulu will come for him and somehow he'll survive. But if he's not, Crown is about to get gone. He about to get taken out. And if there's any character I despise more than any character in Raising Kanan, Crown to me is the most despisable, he gotta go. There was cats like Crown I knew growing up. And they ain't just in the music industry, they all over. And they operate just like that. They look at the man or the person they work with. And instead of being there with that person, they always trying to do something against them, or they're working against them, plotting on them or using them or whatever. So Crown should go, but we'll see. Again, if he is the new Dre, he will survive. If he is not, Lulu is going to take him out. And with Lulu taking him out, this is going to bring Lulu to the person that he is, and he'll be ready to help rocking them out because they're going to need him especially with her going against the mafia. But we will see how things play out. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby.
Start saying less.
Hey, how are you doing? I want to talk to you guys about the fact that you should say less. And what I mean by that is that basically this. A lot of people in the world, we love to talk. We love conversation. We love to say things, right? We love to talk with one another. Well, let me go right ahead. I'll give you guys advice, but let me give you advice in this world that I think will help you out a lot. You should say less. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there are a lot of people out there. Everyone loves to talk with one another. Everyone loves to conversate with one another. But you never know when a person really, favors you or favors what you say. See, the thing is that you got to be very careful about what you say. And not only that, you got to be careful with who you talk to. You have to be very careful about that. Because let me tell you something about people. People will change. People's agendas will change. You really don't know if a person is really in your corner or not. And time has a habit of showing if a person's going to change you or not. When it comes down to it, you have plenty of people in this world. They'll be friends with you for 10 years, 20 years or more, and then they decide they're going to change on you. That's how come you have to learn to trust yourself and not really put too much faith in others. That's the reason why you should speak when you want to speak, or speak about things that it's nothing. It's like, okay, I'm going to speak on this. But then there's some things you should not talk about. When it comes down to it, your goals have to be presented because to some degree, you're representing yourself, but you don't tell every goal that you do. You don't tell every plan, everything that you're trying to do. You don't operate like that. How you operate dominantly is that you don't tell no one about your next moves, you just do them. You don't explain your next moves, you just do them. And if you do talk to some people about that, you make sure it's the people that you absolutely trust. People have a way. They will try to go against you. There are people out there that will go out their way to stop you. They'll go out their way to hurt you and your plans. You got some people out there, they don't want you to be successful. And it's because they're not successful. They just outright jealous of you. So when it comes down to it, these are my words to you. Don't talk to everybody about everything. And learn to say less. Hey, how are you?